is the most vile, diabolical, devastating structure. These 6 men will enter the Elimination Chamber, but I don't think they'll walk out the same, and it is all in the name of the Metalweight Championship. Drew McIntyre risking it. There's broken glass, bodies are everywhere. These men will risk it all to become the champion. And Morrison from the top of the chamber crashes down. But Naito comes back in. And Naito from the top of the pod misses the Stardust Press. And Naito is eliminated. We're guaranteed a new Metalweight champion. Will it be McIntyre? Will it be Samoa Joe? And McIntyre's fading. And we have a new Metalweight champion. And his name is the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Tonight's main event is a rematch 18 months in the making. Tetsuya Naito tries to win his title back against new champion Samoa Joe, just one episode removed from the Elimination Chamber. That's not all though, folks. We're also set to hear from the Commissioner about Metal's future, as well as our opening contest as the Death Rider, Jon Moxley, goes one-on-one with EC3. And EC3 grinding the boot in the corner. Moxley coming off that big victory against Kurt Angle at Ungovernable. Comes out of the corner against Ethan Carter III, and now on the shoulders of the TKO, but paradigm shift coming, no. EC3 rolls to the outside. The Hollywood Talent Agency protecting EC3, but Moxley running through for the suicide dive. Taking out both Miz and Shawn Spears, but now EC3 with the upset maybe? No. A kick out from Moxley. And now EC3 on the second rope, but gets caught. Big time boot and the paradigm shift. And Moxley puts away EC3. Well, first a big victory over Kurt Angle at Ungovernable, and now tonight, swiftly puts away EC3, and the Miz ain't happy with that. EC3 down, but Moxley victorious. Hey, you see that? That is going to happen to each and every person who steps in the ring with me. Kurt Angle's a tough son of a bitch, but I am the toughest son of a bitch walking the face of metal. So call this a call out, call it a warning, call it whatever you want. I don't care if it's Samoa Joe, I don't care if it's Tetsuya Naito. Whoever walks out tonight as the Metalweight Champion will walk into the path of this vicious pit bull you see before you. Jon Moxley is the next Metalweight Champion, and you can bet the house on it. Well, what a challenge laid down by the Death Rider Jon Moxley. He wants the winner of tonight's main event. When do you think that's going to go down, and what a match it will be?
Well, how can that be? No, shut up. What you're telling me is that Ungovernable lost money. Have you not heard the response to it? The fans loved it. Oh look, I know the Elimination Chamber was expensive. I know there's a lot of injuries, right? God damn it. Like Naito's stupid lawyer, he's still on the phone with me, threatening legal action. I gave him his title rematch tonight. What more does he want? I'm going to have to sell my car for extra cash, like. I put down a mortgage on my new home. Is Metal really losing that much money? Damn, I tell you what, this is typical Triple H. I knew I couldn't trust that guy. Personal grudges put aside my ass. What a coincidence that he appointed his best friend Shawn Michaels as the new NLW commissioner. You know he's going to do the same to me. He's going to fire me, isn't he? And maybe this show would make more money if Triple H actually paid attention to it. Why do you think Metal gets less views than NLW does? The point is, they're trying to plot to take the show off the air. I know they're going to cancel us. You know Shawn Michaels, he's always been a weasel, and Triple H, he's trying to mess with me again, and I'll... Hey, what the hell are you doing? Get out of here!
Hey Seth, congratulations on winning that championship. Got to try out your new finishing maneuver, that elbow to the groin. Well, if you can't beat me in a fair fight, why don't you try it again and fight me tonight with that title on the line? My rematch. What do you say, Seth? Look, Sammy, I've been waiting to apologize to you. I swear it was an accident. It was just instinctive to get my hands up, and unfortunately, you know, I guess it was a low blow, wasn't it? And gosh, I want to face you tonight, but I don't know, my elbow, man, is a little bit sore. You kind of knocked into it there with your inner thigh, and I just don't think I'm going to be 100% for tonight. But you know what? Next week, we'll see how things are, okay? And I'll get back to you, dude, alright? These two men, they competed in the Elimination Chamber last night. But what's the result going to be tonight? It's John Morrison and Shinsuke Nakamura going up against each other, fighting tooth and nail. But John Morrison gets kicked in midair with that kick from Shinsuke. Nakamura looking to avenge his loss. And now goes for the Kinshasa. But John Morrison hooks the leg and delivers a vicious kick, and there's the Moonlight Drive. And John Morrison, I should say the Starship Pain, and Morrison picks up this huge win. Well, John Morrison celebrating on the stage, a great victory for him. And now from behind, Shinsuke Nakamura with a Kinshasa to the back of the skull. Well, he's already lost. And apparently that was one loss too many. Shinsuke Nakamura blindsiding Morrison. Look, Mox, I know things didn't go as planned in the Elimination Chamber, but I'm still on board with this team if you are. Edge, you have nothing that I want. I'm the #1 contender. What's the deal here? The deal here, John, is I want to help you, okay? No matter who wins tonight, Naito or Joe, they both are very credible threats. And I've been here long enough to know that in order to win championships, you need backup. Hell, I was the one who brought Samoa Joe into NLW. He helped me win the NLW Championship. And now I'm going to help you win the Middleweight Championship. How about we make it a triple threat? Yeah? The champion, you and me, because it gives us a better chance. We push the odds in our favor and then we can fight it out. What do you say? Hey, hold up. What's this I hear about a triple threat? You know, unlike you, Edge, I actually won at Ungovernable. I beat Finn Balor, so I'd say I'm the one who's due a title shot around here, not you. So you won one big match, congratulations kid. Until you've won that World Championship, you have no idea. As a matter of fact, I'll gladly show you the ropes if you step into that ring with me next week. And then the winner gets put into that Middleweight Championship match and make it a triple threat. What do you say? You're on, mate. I'll see you next week. Get ready for your fingers to get snapped. All I'm going to say is, you better win that match next week, or I'm going to snap. The greatest hardcore champion in history, Brodie Lee, retires undefeated. We learned a lot from each other, and now I want to impart that wisdom onto another individual. You see, I help men reach their full potential. I pick out that raw talent, I nurture it. So now here on Metal, I'm going to continue to scout out. I'm going to have a look at the hungry, vicious fighters we have on this show, and I'm going to pick one lucky man who shows the qualities that I'm looking for. I want someone with no remorse, someone who shows no mercy, someone with the power of a grizzly bear, someone with the cunning intellect of a snake, someone who, when backed into a corner, lashes out. The man I choose has already been decided by fate. Now it is fate's duty to guide me towards them. May God have mercy on the souls of the men who get in our way. A dream tag team match, you could say, as the Rhodes brothers take on Ric Flair and his protege, Hangman Page. Just one episode removed from the vicious dog collar match at Ungovernable. On that occasion, it was Cody beating Hangman, but tonight, Flair and Hangman looking to get some revenge on the Rhodes family. Looking for the figure 4, but Cody kicks away. Another Cody cutter. Cody cutter to Ric Flair. Can he make the tag to his brother Dustin Rhodes? Here he comes. And Hangman went for the buckshot, but got caught with a power slam. And now that twisting suplex to Ric Flair. And there's Brandy Rhodes cheering on the family. And I think some shattered dreams are coming though from behind. Hangman Page looking to choke out Dustin. But Cody with the crossroads. Oh, but Ric Flair with the feet on the ropes, but a kick out. Great tag team action here. Flair though, look out! What in the hell was that? And the code red from Dustin Rhodes secures the victory. An absolutely incredible finisher. Well, that just goes to show you the surprises that the Rhodes family have in their back pocket. So Dustin Rhodes picks up his first victory, and the Rhodes brothers win their first match here on Metal as a Team.
Ethan, don't let that loss to Jon Moxley earlier tonight derail your momentum. I've got some perfect Hollywood roles, some extra work, and within no time, you'll be back on your feet. Miz, I'm gonna come right out and say it. This Hollywood talent agency sucks. It sucked from the very beginning. You have no clue what you're doing. I should be winning championships, but instead, you're sending me and Sean Spears to do these crappy commercials in LA. Yo, look, you're taking a fat commission out of my paycheck. You want more money? Look, right, Miz, my Aunt Dixie, she's got a couple of shares in this energy company, okay? And, you know, I have a few shares too. And I think if I sell those, I think something could be really good with you and us. You know, this Hollywood talent agency thing. I'm going to sell my stock in that energy company, combine it with all the money that you've got, take your money, put it in my name. I'm pretty good at my financials. I reckon I can double, no, triple your investment. Just give me some of your shares, put them in my name, and this stupid talent agency in the right stocks, who knows what happens. Just trust me on this. I'll even give you a bigger commission of my movie roles if you'll agree to do this with me, okay? Okay, if you're sure about this, I'll talk it over with Sean Spears. Maybe we can pull our money together, put it in your name, invest it. Sounds like a good plan. I like you, Ethan. You tell it like it is. Okay, I'll make some calls. I'll get back to you. Hi, Fireflies! Oh boy, it's been a while, hasn't it? We're back in the Fun House, back with all of my friends. I should be really happy, but I'm actually feeling kinda down.
Oh, Bray, tell us what's wrong.
Yeah, man. Why are you sad? It's just, I can't stand to see others suffering, man. I mean, you take Kurt Angle. This is a man who has suffered with injuries, personal issues his entire career. I mean, you remember what he used to be like? He was undefeated for 3 years in NLW, and then he started to lose a lot. And every time he had a big moment, he lost. And then at Ungovernable, he lost again. And Kurt, if you're watching the Firefly Fun House here tonight, I just want to tell you, I know how you feel. Hell, I used to win quite a lot here. And when you're forced to go away, well, it's tough. But that's the thing, Kurt. I did walk away when I knew it was my time, and I came back better than ever with all of my friends here in the Fun House. But sadly, Kurt, you got a little bit silly, didn't you? You still think you're this unbeatable hero. You've just become a sad, lonely man now, Kurt. And when The Fiend attacked you after the match, he was only trying to help. The Fiend wants to put you out of your misery, Kurt. And golly, it may sound extreme, but trust me, you'll be better off for it. I know I am. Because it just makes me too darn sad to see what you've become, because you remind me of me. And I can't stand that. And I can't stand to watch it any longer. The Fiend is going to set you free, Kurt. All you have to do is let me in.
It's true. It's damn true, man.
It certainly is, Rambling Rabbit. Well, that's all the time we got on the Firefly Fun House. Remember, Kurt, let me in. Now that I have an official segment to speak my mind, I would just like to reiterate that metal is here to stay, and I'm going to do everything in my power to run this show effectively. Rumours of our financial turmoil here on Metal have been exaggerated, and I for one am proud of the content that we are able to put out over the past few months. Now moving on to another piece of business, I want to talk about Shawn Michaels, him being picked as the new NLW commissioner by his good friend Triple H, the executive vice president of NLW, who, funnily enough, I asked to come here tonight to discuss Metal's future to all of you fans, but Triple H declined. He's supposed to be the head of both shows, but instead, he'd rather put his focus towards the NLW brand rather than Metal. Some of the stuff that I want to book on Metal, I have to put through Triple H first before I'm actually allowed to book it for the show. And case in point, the world title match for tonight, I had to go to Triple H to talk about that. And what does Shawn Michaels then go and do? Mysteriously, he also books a world title match set for this Saturday. And then I was about to announce the status of the Hardcore Championship when out of the blue, Shawn Michaels also creates a new championship. It's funny that I'm only supposed to tell Triple H, and then somehow the information gets into the hands of HBK. I wonder how. Because I was going to book a match for next week. I ran it by Triple H, but Triple H actually specifically told me, don't book this match, it's too dangerous, he said. We need to save the big matches for NLW, he said. His exact words. But you're not going to see that on these shows, because that's the weasel that he is behind the scenes. Well, Triple H, your suggestion is going to be ignored, because I'm going to book it anyway. The match for next week, only the second time ever that this match has been seen here in NLW. It's going to be for the vacant Hardcore Championship. 6 men will enter, only 1 will leave the Steel Asylum. What is the Steel Asylum, you ask? It's a solid steel cage. The only way to escape is through the roof. You have to climb along the cage, along the roof, and get out of the hole in the middle, and then you are the Hardcore Champion. I've put every member of the roster here on Metal into a random generator, and the 6 randomly generated names will compete in the main event next week, inside the Steel Asylum, to crown a new Hardcore Champion. And whether Triple H likes it or not, it's going to happen. And now that I have your attention, Hunter, you will not cancel Metal. In fact, I dare you, Hunter. I dare you to kick me out. And I dare you to throw Metal off the air.
Well, Metal, is it got a future here? Well, the commissioner had some choice words for the executive vice president Triple H. Nevertheless, folks, some huge news regarding next week, and the big time match is coming, including Pete Dunne going one-on-one with Edge. The winner goes to a triple threat match with the winner of tonight's main event and number 1 contender Jon Moxley, plus our hardcore title Steel Asylum match. It's a random drawing. We don't know who the men who are going to be competing in that match are yet, but we'll find out next week. However, folks, still to come tonight, it's our main event for the Metalweight Championship, just 1 episode away from the Elimination Chamber. Joe versus Naito. And Naito in the ring, still stewing over losing his title in the Elimination Chamber tonight. He steps in the ring with his bitter rival and the new Metalweight Champion, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. And here he is, once again, the Metalweight Champion. His first reign was cut short when Naito cashed in Money in the Bank. But now, Joe is back as the champion, and he's on top of the world. And this big time matchup is underway. Joe and Naito. Metalweight title on the line, goes for Destino, but Joe goes behind. And now Naito from behind misses the kick. And caught him with the back heel kick there, and oh my god! Naito dove at Joe, but got caught with a belly to belly, and then the tope suicida. That brutal forearm through the second rope. And Samoa Joe with all the momentum on his side early in this contest. Samoa Joe a big time. Powerbomb to Naito and right into the Boston Crab. Crab applied and now into the STF. Joe looking to wrench the limbs of Tetsuya Naito here in this middleweight title match. And now on the feet. Oh, looking for the muscle buster. But a Hurricane Rana. And now Tetsuya Naito so quick to deliver the drop kick. Goes back at him, but gets caught with the Uranagi. And Joe went for the senton, but the knees were up. And now picks him up for the Gloria. And Tetsuya Naito getting his confidence back. Let's face it, folks, he never lost it. And Joe now on the back foot in this contest. And Naito continuing to grind the boot in the face of Samoa Joe and deliver a drop kick in the Tree of Woe. And now the last chancery, hooking the throat and the chin of Joe. And is Joe fading? Is Joe going to pass out? Maybe. Oh my God, though. Look at that. Huge lariat. Samoa Joe nearly got caught with the DDT, but he's right back at him. With the Coquina clutch. But a roll through. Is Naito going to win it? No, a kick out. And Joe dives at him, but misses on the top rope with a poison spike Rana from the second rope. Are you kidding me? And now Naito with a Stardust press with a kick out from Joe. Joe somehow, someway kicks out the Stardust press. What an insane championship match we're witnessing here. And measures his man. Naito wants the Destino. Can he hit it? No. Tombstone position. Oh my God! Turns it around into the Destroyer. And now Destino! Hooks the outside leg, but Joe kicks out. And Joe with a Coquina clutch locked in. Is Naito going to tap? No! Into a pin, but a kick out. And right back into the clutch. Oh my God, he's going to go for the low blow. No! German suplex. If he can hook that other arm. Naito will have nowhere to go when he hooks it. Coquina clutch locked in and Naito has to tap. Samoa Joe is still your middleweight champion. But what an incredible contest. Tetsuya Naito came close on so many different occasions to getting the edge on Samoa Joe, but alas, it wasn't meant to be. Take a look again at the action. Huge poison spike Rana and the Stardust press weren't enough. Then the Destroyer and the Destino, I thought it was over, but Joe kicked out, immediately hooking in the clutch, and then Naito went for that low blow, reminiscent of their clash on Metal episode 64, where Samoa Joe ultimately got suspended after Tetsuya Naito got intentionally disqualified, and now he's arguing with the referee, and oh my God! A low blow to the referee, and Tetsuya Naito is snapped. And now Tetsuya Naito destroying ringside and breaking the announce table here. The commissioner out and throwing a chair at the commissioner. Well, Tetsuya Naito fuming and the commissioner's had enough. But spits in his face. And Destino! Destino to the commissioner. Naito has gone off the deep end. This is exactly what happened to Samoa Joe several months ago, and now the shoe's on the other foot here. Good Lord.
Naito, I'm sick of your shit. Screw you, you're fired.
Oh my God! The commissioner laying down Naito has been fired from Metal. What is he going to do next?